Hello, and welcome, hopefully, to another stream with me, Mark Kuznez. Hi, how are y'all doing? Hopefully well. Yesterday's stream was a shit show, ended that early, and today started right on time, which you may be saying to yourself, well, actually, it's 8 minutes late. That's because my computer froze the second I started the last time. Thankfully, I guess at the very least, it didn't freeze after the stream was initiated by OBS, but just before, so it wasn't like it was just lingering there on nothing and people were like, we okay, we good? It just didn't start at all. It froze pre that step in the process. So that was fun. But we're here now, and hopefully it'll stay and we'll all be good and fine and no more freezing or anything. A rough day today. Sony closes Blue Point. Jake Solomon's studio, I forget the name of it, they closed. The Ubisoft Toronto, is it? The studio that I believe was working on the Splinter Cell remake that is still not canceled. Had some layoffs, not sure how many, probably more stuff. Bad day. So how about we make it, in addition to being a bad day, a weird day with Romeo is a Dead Man, which is my second ever Suda 501 game. I played through Shadows of the Damned, and that is it. Sans the Killer 7 demo from way back in the day, which I remember playing thinking, ooh, this looks cool, but fucking what the hell is this? And that is my experience with Suda 501. No more heroes, Lollipop Chainsaw, other stuff. But I played an hour and change of this. I think it's an hour and 10 minutes according to the timer on Xbox. Pre-launch. Enjoyed it enough, have my issues with it, but I think it's got a lot going on for it in a good way stylistically and just in being a weird game with a whole bunch of shit in it. This is a buffet of a game if I've ever seen one. The equivalent of just dumping out the kitchen sink and the kitchen drawers and the bathroom cabinets and the laundry basket and just everything in your fucking house. Anything in your house that isn't nailed to the wall, nailed to the ground, it's all over the place here. So we're not going to continue, obviously. We're going to start a new game, and I think everything just starts going right away. So get yourself seated, put on your seatbelt, and prepare for a very weird ride.
The 40th parallel north. Summers are cool, and winters are extremely cold. It's known for its tomatoes. The dead tomato variety is famous. Oh, there's some legend that says a UFO crashed here a long time ago. So it's something of a tourist attraction for occultists. I'm kinda into that stuff too. The name of this boring town is Deadford. It's a small town in Pennsylvania, right next to Lake True Lies. Just think of it as the tomato and UFO town. Apart from those, there's nothing else here. Every day is the same. Swimming in the lake in summer, skiing down the mountains in winter. I used to think that was just fine, and I was satisfied. I wanted it to last forever. But tonight, I'm leaving this town. People usually leave town for one of three reasons: escape from despair, longing for hope, and nihility. None of these three reasons apply to me. I'm just floating along, just going with the flow. But
Life is a nightmare that prevents one from sleeping.
I always have the same nightmare. Hey, Sheriff, I got an amazing story. Want to hear it?
More of the same old occult bullshit, right?
Yeah, but this is seriously messed up. It's about the current president.
Oh, well that sounds interesting.
Actually, the current president is controlled by a fifth-generation AI, implanted by the Space-Time King.
The Space-Time King? What the hell is that?
He has an AI chip in his brain. All his executive orders are decided by the AI.
Wait a second. Is that a person? Let's pull over. This is car number 4, car number 4.
I'll go check it out.
I'm on Cassini Drive. We got someone down the road. We're checking it out.
Hey, can you hear me? What happened?
The fuck are you?
We were too late.
Grandpa,
Okay, you're still alive.
am I gonna die?
Romeo, listen up. You're gonna die in about 15 seconds.
Seriously?
Seriously. Don't worry. I made this just in case. The Dead Gear life support system. Damn, 5 seconds left. Don't move, okay? You're already half dead. From now on, you're half dead man. No, wait, that's pretty lame. Dead man! From now on, you're dead man.
Grandpa, this is amazing. I can feel it flowing through me.
I'll explain later. Follow that creature. This whole town is in trouble. Use this. You're really gonna feel it now.
I'm a dead.
Hey! I get eaten by a white devil. Then I wake up. This nightmare is a part of me.
Previously on Romeo is a Dead Man. Allow me to explain. It's gonna get a bit long, so bear with me now. Romeo Stargazer, a sheriff's deputy living in a quiet little town, is the hero of our story. One evening, he finds Juliet, a woman who has lost her memory, lying in the road. Despite her super dodgy name, it's love at first sight for Romeo. They meet up at a diner every night as their love grows. Eventually, Juliet persuades him to elope with her, and Romeo decides to leave town. Convenient words like fate sway him just a little too easily. What a simple-minded boy. Nothing good is going to come out of messing with a woman you found lying in the road. But then, on the day they were set to elope, it wasn't Juliet who showed up at Romeo's house, but a white devil. The white devil attacks Romeo, tearing him to pieces and leaving him to die. Using the hyper-technology of genius scientist / Romeo's grandfather, Professor Benjamin, Romeo's life is saved. That's right, he becomes a dead man who lives. Romeo was reborn as Dead Man. However, while saving Romeo's life, Professor Benjamin loses his own. Let's just start the game from here.
This is your difficulty selection. White chocolate, easy. Milk chocolate, normal. Orange chocolate, hard. I'm sure there's gonna be like some dark chocolate or something. Unlock later. Extra hard. Permadeath or some shit. Obviously, gonna do it. Default, milk. Probably out of these, I would go with milk. I like white, but I would rather have milk chocolate more often than milk or than white. White is nice every now and again. It's not something I would want to have all the time. But my preference would be dark chocolate. No, it's not here. And I wouldn't play on it even if I did. Hey there, Conan. How are you doing? How has your day been? Obviously, excluding the bad news about Jake Solomon's studio.
Is this another nightmare?
Romeo, stop hesitating. Take out the smaller ones and go after him.
You will get to immediately see one of the things I had an issue with in terms of the gameplay, which is just
Are you like
the
a
visual
spirit?
clutter on screen.
Not just yet. I'm on your back.
What?
I'll explain later.
Blood, particle effects, little text like boxes. I think it plays well enough. It's simplified combat, but it's incredibly busy and it gets hard to see what's going on with all the shit that's happening. It's like, what the it's just like the style and all that is great, but like Jesus Christ, the readability is not there. Hey, 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 living large. How are you doing? How has your day been?
So anyways, what's going on? You can explain it to me?
Well,
Yeah, pink was the first thing I saw from you, Conan.
previously on Romeo is a Dead Man. Okay, so I'm the one doing the narration here. Romeo's grandfather, the genius scientist Benjamin Stargazer. My body itself may have been devoured, but no worries. I've managed to install myself as a sort of guardian data pack on Romeo's back. I am perfect for the role of navigator. And also, Romeo had his face chewed off by a white devil and had to have his life support system installed to stay alive. But this was all necessary to be able to fight. When Romeo destroyed that white devil, a really disturbed guy claiming to be from the FBI space-time police showed up. According to this Kimberly fellow, Juliet is a space-time drifter and has popped in and out of all sorts of different eras. Is she a singularity? A variant? A clone? or a visitor from another Earth. The towns in which she appears get space-time locked and end up splitting up and disappearing. So Juliet has been put on the Space-Time Police's wanted list. Romeo is pretty upset about all this, but there's even more going on. Romeo, having been in close contact with Juliet, was assigned the role of Singularity Detector and has been nominated to become an FBI Space-Time Police cadet. But in order to travel through space and time, you need a special space-time transfer device. That's where I, genius scientist Professor Benjamin Stargazer, come in. Romeo hopped onto this little space-time transfer bike I developed, flew through space and time, and was tasked with a commando mission to find Juliet.
Ready, Grandpa. Hold on tight.
We encountered so many Juliets after that. A variant Juliet who'd fused with a Ferris wheel. A giant Juliet who turned into a witch. A combat Juliet armed with insane demonic modifications. We've traversed space and time, won some intense battles, and now we discover another new Juliet. Okay, Romeo, it's time to fight!
Romeo! There's always something infinitely mean about other people's tragedies.
Give them a taste of the bloody!
These are the text pop-ups, which happen during combat at times.
No hesitation here!
It's like, tell me if you could fucking read any of this shit that's happening on the screen. I mean, it makes it a good watch because you're like, oh, pretty colors, lots of things. Glad I'm not controlling it. But I think there's just a lot of cool style and stuff going on in this that I want to play despite being annoyed by certain aspects of its design. See your Souls-like thing, your Souls-like device. And they haven't taught me it yet, but you can lock on enemies with the right analog stick, like in a lot of games of this nature.
No hesitation! Oh yeah!
One thing I don't love about the combat, and I have this issue with a lot of games, I always want you to be able to dodge, dash out of an attack. I want the dodge to cancel an attack, but it doesn't. You're committed to an attack. I don't always love that. The camera is so close because that's what they decided. You bought some cozy rice pudding? Nice. Yeah, thank you. I did get another Italian sausage for later today. I'll eat half today, half tomorrow. I realized my whole I want to eat it once a week thing. That's good when I'm back to maintaining, but since I'm at a point where I kind of want to put on a little weight, I should eat extra more than one time a week. Probably.
Agent Romeo.
Yeah.
Now you have me wanting Cozy Shack. God damn it. I want to go get some Cozy Shack. Sounds very refreshing.
This is Kimberly. I've detected a signal from a Callisto gate. I'm analyzing this pattern.
You need a single key to unlock the gate. It's been broken down into parts, so find them all and assemble the key.
Wilco.
Next, find a Nirvana TV. I'm counting on you. Space-time police cadet Romeo. Or rather, special agent. No. Dead man.
So Suda51, a fan of the bands Wilco and Nirvana. I would never put cinnamon in rice pudding, in their rice pudding at least. Tapioca, yes. Rice, no.
Yeah.
Did they just give me something? No. You're gonna make some? What does that involve? His whole general vibe, like this game, makes me think Suda51 could make a good Dead Rising game, at least on the vibe side of things. Actually, I want to go back down here. Those. What would the eggs add to it? You're not baking a rice pudding cake.
Yeah.
Hey!
You didn't know this was out? I mean, I've talked about it a few times on streams. I talked about it on the last podcast. You would know that then. It came out a week or two ago.
Screams out, end of the line, huh?
Definitely. The singularity counter's off the charts.
We need to stay alert.
Julie.
It's just about ready to eat. You have to get the flame just right. Otherwise, it'll get burnt. You need to calculate the proper height and watch out for the perfect timing. See? It burned.
I'll eat that one.
It's gonna be bitter.
Better than being too sweet.
So, you're Romeo.
Yeah. You're Juliet, right?
How many people have you killed so far?
I haven't killed anyone. I just reverted them back.
Have you lost any sense of mercy?
Are you an enemy too? I can't drink.
That doesn't matter. It's rude not to accept it.
You actually an enemy?
Why don't you think so?
You don't give that kind of vibe. I don't sense any bloodlust.
Like a murderous aura? Isn't that kind of lame? Like some character going, now I shall kill you. You know what I mean, right?
But it's a lot easier for me to fight the kind of person who's clearly out for blood.
If you're gonna have trouble fighting me, then I probably already won. Also, rather than someone you know nothing about, doesn't it just feel better to kill someone who piques your interest instead?
So I guess we're gonna do this after all. That's a shame. I had a feeling we'd get along.
But that's not how you really feel, is it? You still have that bloodlust, don't you?
I guess ending this peacefully is out of the question, huh?
This first boss fight is pretty
The
boring.
New World Order. The world
I heard
will be
people had
renewed
difficulty with them. I'm
forever.
assuming that the boss fights
As someone
after
who's
this
come
one
to
get
destroy
more
the world,
difficult and challenging
war just
and
feels a bit more
interesting, hopefully.
appropriate than peace.
War is a terrible thing.
It's just an everyday thing in this country, isn't it? Are you any different? This is my territory. I've got way more of an advantage. Do you really think you can win?
We'll just have to see what happens.
That's a good attitude. Give me a second.
Okay.
It's a lovely sound.
It's an annoying sound.
Okay. Let's get started.
This is Juliet too, right?
Don't think of it like that. It's just some sort of mutant.
In that case, it's going down.
Take its ass out.
This monster. Don't care how big you are. You're going down. Good answer. That gets me going.
I don't know if there was licensed music here. I have it on streamer mode, so any licensed music is not playing. Unfortunately. This is what the fight really is, just dodging, and they only fall this one time, and then it's just shoot them. Just dodge these attacks, shoot. And this is the entirety of the fight. They will do a attack that surrounds me sometimes. But this is it. Like, this isn't challenging, nor is it fun. So I'm hoping the other boss fights are not this. Because obviously this sucks. I'm surprised they haven't done the surrounding attack yet. There it is. Oh, got a little greedy there. It's so damn easy and boring that it's hard not to get a little greedy. This one's easy to get hit by because it's just hard to see and get out of there in the time. Like, your dash isn't, you don't get iframes with your dash. But I mean, taking a few hits is nothing here. So whatever. And now we're going to get a lot of expedition and story in 16-bit fashion on the spaceship for like 30 plus minutes. So get excited for that, and then we'll move to the mall for part 2.
That Juliet. I almost fell in love.
You're a sucker for pretty girls. It's in your blood?
Hey, Grandpa? So this monster is also Juliet. What the hell is going on?
This is probably some kind of fake.
So it transformed?
Or it could be a failed clone. We'll look into it back on the ship.
This is Kimberly. Singularity disappearance confirmed. Begin recovery operations.
Wilco.
taking off as soon as the dead drive is ready.
This music kind of reminds me of Nine Inch Nails. I think of Closer and I'm like, when are we gonna hear about fucking animals? I fucking like animals. Is Judd Nelson the dude from Breakfast Club? If Marathon is a flop, is Bungie over? Or will it just be mass layoffs? And they'll leave a certain number of employees to continue supporting Destiny 2 / maybe enough to work on a Destiny 3 in hopes that that could save them and what's left. Even Destiny 2 seems like it's not like it's it has its very loyal small leftovers, but it's definitely not attaching or attracting new players.
There is only one thing worse than injustice, and that is justice without her sword in her hand.
The person who does those voice lines kind of reminds me of like Michael Madsen, I think. Obviously it's not Michael Madsen because he's dead. $1,000? I thought it was like 800, but 800, 1,000. It's a lot. Which is why I could see them, even if Marathon does hit to some extent, I feel like it's inevitable that there will be layoffs. There's just too many people working there. And now we're in our 16-bit ship.
second?
I like the upgrade system in here. It's like this Pac-Man maze where you move around it with the upgrade points you've earned so far. So you have to kind of try and find the ideal path to get to the upgrades you want and not waste experience on a bunch of movement not leading you to any upgrade. And you could go backwards and reverse yourself and then find a new path that suits your playstyle more, that maybe has more attack upgrades and not health upgrades and stuff like that. That's cool. I like when people try creative things with upgrade systems. This is what they're talking about right here. An arcade style video game in which you consume emerald flosion probably, to run nanomachines through Romeo's body, enhancing Romeo himself. When nanomachines touch various icons appearing on the body map, parentheses stage, Romeo's abilities corresponding to those icons are enhanced upon clearing the stage. All right. Another thing too with Sony is that this isn't going to lead to any I mean, it could lead to layoffs, but obviously they're not closing Guerrilla Games. But thinking about that multiplayer Horizon game, given their track record, that's not going to be a free-to-play game. Most likely it's going to be like a $40 game, which seems just crazy. I look at that and then its aesthetic, its style, I'm like, well, this is obviously going to be free to play, right? Oh, wait, it's Sony. It's Sony. I don't know. And that'll make it an even rougher sell because it's already not hitting with Horizon fans. I don't think it's going to hit with people who don't care. Like, Sony is so lucky Xbox fucked up so hard. They are so lucky. And this is another reason why competition or lack thereof is not a good thing. People should not be celebrating Xbox's failures. It's not good for the industry. That's a big boy. Is this the bastard lady? You have these like summons that are called bastards. I think this is who this is.
Hey, Romeo. Sure. Hey, Romeo.
This is not the bastard lady or bastard person. I think part of that is not having anywhere near that number of units out there, consoles. Because obviously they had that with the 360, a lot of units, but I don't think anyone was really buying games like that back then. Sans your big series that were kind of third-party things. Nobody's really buying exclusives to that level. Also, how many of those Horizon sales were packing? I always wonder that. Because they packed that in with, I think, multiple bundles. So that's going to inflate those numbers a lot. I mean, you look at something like Wii, what is it? Wii Party, Wii Sports, 100 million copies sold, something like that. It's like, well, yeah, okay. I think that was also like a $20 game though when it was no longer a pack-in. But that thing was like a pack-in for fucking a long ass time. You can just make this basic one. Has Xbox packed in a lot of games, though? I feel like Xbox has been more often packing in, like, Fortnite bucks. Here's a Fortnite thing. Here's Game Pass. And again, their unit sales, I mean, what? PlayStation 5 is at like 90 million units. Xbox, both series versions, S and X, is at like 30 million. They would literally have to have an attach rate of 100% on this current generation to sell that much. And then Xbox One was like, what? 50 million? And PlayStation 4 was 100 whatever million. So you're already at a disadvantage there. And then you introduce Game Pass, which makes people not want to buy games. Why are they going to buy first party games? So there's already multiple reasons that would keep that from happening. And we'll never know how many people actually played a certain game. Like what? How many people have played this game or that game? Their biggest seller is probably Forza Horizon 5. What is that? Sold 5 million on PlayStation or some shit. Then you have however many it's sold on Xbox with the addition of how many people play it through Game Pass. That's probably their biggest seller. But I mean, a open world driving game isn't really like, hey, we can fucking turn this into so many different types of genres. I can't wait for the Forza Horizon action game. How many copies did Horizon 2 sell, though? I don't give a shit about Horizon 1. The Horizon VR game didn't sell PSVR. Not such a hot franchise that moved units of their VR thing. How many copies of the Lego one did they sell? The Lego game is a better barometer for this game because it's an offshoot. I mean, on that same point, Marathon should sell incredibly well. How many copies of Destiny and Destiny 2 sold? I'm sure the numbers are high there. I don't think past stuff or any of that can really mean anything in terms of
Hey, Romeo.
Future game sales. Is Gran Turismo technically a games as a service thing? Is it full of microtransactions and shit like that? Did that come out in their closure that they pitched the games as a service game? Because I'm still, I would be curious about all that. If it's really them who initiated it, or if it was more of a, hey, Sony's clearly looking for games as a service game. So if you're looking for work, you want something to do, and you want your pitch to be accepted, it's better to ask them about doing a games as a service game than doing a traditional game. Like if they said, hey, can we make a little side God of War game or something? Can we, would that be cool? No. Can we make one full of microtransactions and all this shit? Yes, that's what we want. Because I look at something like that, and not Batman, but Suicide Squad, and maybe I struggle to believe the creatives at this studio were like, this is what we want to make, with no pushing or anything from the higher ups. Of course, that could be the case, but I struggle to believe that. Especially when you look at what Sony has been doing. Are you telling me that every fucking studio there is just like, hey, we want to make a live service game. We want to do a live service Last of Us game. We want to do this God of War game. We want to do Fair Games. We want to do Marathon. We want to do Concord. They're all saying that, and there's like, it's just a fucking coincidence. Sony has nothing to do with it. They're just like, oh, no, I mean, you all want to do that? Cool, all right. Fucking bullshit. I could see, you know, the creative leads, the heads of studios or whatever, saying, hey, this is what our owner, this is what Sony wants, obviously. So let's pitch this. Let's make one of these. I believe we can make one of these work. We've got the IP. Let's do that. Because this is obviously what Sony wants. Or even they hint at it in like fucking meetings or some shit. But I don't believe that Sony, any company, does not have some kind of blame for this shit. If not a significant amount. But I mean, how, like, big corporations just suck. They all suck. Sony, Xbox, Nintendo. They all suck in their own fucking ways. I mean, you look at Nintendo and you look at their video game pricing. It's like, what the fuck are you doing? New Mario Tennis is a $70 game. Why? Huh? Mario Kart World, $80. Get the fuck out of here. This definitely throws away the thought some people have had, though, that Blue Point was the team working on the God of War trilogy remake, and that remake was being built from the remains of that live service game. I was thinking about the God of War trilogy remake 2. The way they phrase it, I mean, a lot of people are assuming that means they're going to make or remake all 3 games. But as a means to shorten the development process and simplify it, etc., I think it's plausible that the God of War trilogy remake actually means they're going to take all 3 games, the first 3 games, 1, 2, and 3, and remake them into one cohesive package. They'll cut things out here and there and so on and so forth and combine them into one game. Because I think at least the first 2 are probably on the shorter side. I don't remember the length of the third. I think that might be shorter compared to Ragnarok and God of War. So all 3 combined could be the length of the newer God of War games. I think that could be interesting, especially if they're going the remake way and not doing just a straight kind of up-res port. So if they, depending, you know, I mean, obviously they would have to cut things out and tighten things and switch things up, but could be interesting to do it that way. Because you would definitely be reframing it, but just as a kind of maybe spark notification of it to some extent. Because if you can somehow confine each game to 6 hours or so, giving you a 20-hour game, that wouldn't be bad. Also, Dong Dong Dong, how you doing, Jedi? How has your day been? Welcome to the boring part of the game. That's going to be a lot of talking on this 16-bit ship. But I think that would be a cool way to handle the remake, because remaking all three, that would be a lot. That would be a lot. As 3 individual games. Also, I would much rather pay $70 for one game than $210 for 3. Or maybe, you know, they do it 40 a piece and then it's 120. Still $70 would be significantly cheaper. Okay, it's already equipped. Wait. Oh, I could have waited for it to be fully ripe or whatever. I didn't do that. I'm glad that at least Ghosts of Yote exceeded expectations. I like seeing Sucker Punch do well. I mean, there's definitely no concern of that. But that would be the biggest blow to me, is if Sucker Punch was closed. Easily my favorite Sony studio. I'm trying to head to the briefing room. The doors. Do I have to talk to you again? Now we got fusions. I don't remember it having me do this the first time. Sushi buffet. I wonder how well that God of War Ghost of Sparta, whatever it's called. No, Son of Sparta. How well that's gonna do. Not been reviewing particularly well.
Okay. Dead man.
Indeed.
Huh?
We'll go.
Got a second? Hello? Oh. Okay. Dead man.
You restarted Miles Morales.
Agent Romeo.
We might have to do that fucking. I'm considering signing up because they're giving me a discount on it, or they're having a discount on it for the PlayStation Plus thing. And if I sign up for it, then I'll have to do the console thing with you, the console sharing, because I'm pretty sure the cloud saves would be automatic, and that would just fuck everything up.
Okay.
The God of War game, though, to me, Vinny may be liking it. Some people may be liking it. It looks terrible to me. It looks like it feels awful, and I don't like the way it looks, especially not for a God of War game. To me, it looks like a mid-tier indie game. It's like, oh, this looks all okay. This looks like a 6 out of 10 indie game thing. But for a God of War game from Sony, like, it's so weird. It's so weird that this game that's been talked about for so long was a thing, but it was a thing made by the fucking backyard baseball team. Good for them for getting out there and trying something incredibly different from their usual thing, but Jesus, what a weird studio to decide to make. Like, where did that relationship even come from? How did they get there?
I see.
Somebody there used to work at Santa Monica or something at that studio? Like, what? I don't understand how that relationship happened. A connection.
Nice one.
Romeo.
They've been talking about this 2D thing for years and years and years. They did a Renfield game, really? I remember that game. I didn't know that was them. It just doesn't seem like the studio you would go to for one of your biggest franchises Maybe they. I don't. I'm trying to think like other like no, that wouldn't work because they were working on the God of War live service thing. I bet Bluepoint would have been able to make a fantastic 2D side-scrolling God of War thing. I guess it's supposed to be Romeo and Juliet, at least that relationship. But I think that's just kind of there because it's funny. I don't think there's any kind of real significant pull from the actual story of Romeo and Juliet. It's just like, hey, you know what? I like Romeo as a name for our main character. Hey, what if we put Juliet in the game? You mean like a Romeo and Juliet? Yeah. Okay. I feel like that is the end of it. That is the end of the thought process. Like I said, this is the really tedious part. They throw you into a lot of funky stuff going on, and you get a good amount of gameplay in the first 30 minutes or so, and then it's like an hour of this. I mean, I guess, but I would say even those are better. And they feel more in line with... They felt like 2D Assassin's Creed games. And they had the same look, the same style. It's like you look at them and you say, oh, this looks like an Assassin's Creed game. This God of War thing does... If you did not tell me that was God of War, if you didn't call it a God of War game, God of War Son of Sparta, whatever the fuck it's called, I would not have immediately said, oh, that looks like a God of War game. I have no interest in trying it ever. Probably won't be cheap for a while though. Even if a game's not selling particularly well, I don't think Sony is quick to put things on sale for significant discounts.
Okay. That's right.
There's nobody in this room.
Yay! Whoa, whoa, whoa! Got it. All right.
And so it is.
Appreciate it.
Oh,
Thanks.
Wait, what? I heard about the March 5th launch for early access. I did not realize. Is that something they just announced then? Co-op Slay the Spire? That sounds like a bit that sounds like it's justifying the jump from 1 to 2. That sounds incredibly interesting. I need to check out that trailer. Because everything we've seen up until this point just looked like more Slay the Spire with nothing really new. But 4-player co-op sounds incredible. I'd love to get in on that and be the anchor of the team. And by that I mean the player who is dragging everyone who's trying to do better. Because I haven't played it anywhere near enough Slay the Spire to be good. The fourth wheel.
I see. All right.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Agent Romeo. Dead man.
I didn't know there was a board game.
Impossible. Is that so? Agent Romeo.
Wilco.
Okay. Agent Romeo.
first.
I've got a visual on the dimensional seer.
Prepare to fire eternal sleep. Understood.
Wilco. Wilco.
This next area is part of why I thought of Dead Rising when playing this game, because it takes place in a mall. I was like, oh, the whole vibe of this feels very Dead Rising-ish.
Are you ready, dead man?
Anytime.
Be sure to get this done.
My name is Dead Man. I'm off. Take off!
No, they remade the first game like 2 years ago. The deluxe remaster. They call it a remaster even though it's clearly a remake. It's not just a slight up-res. Yeah. I would like to play it sometime soonish. Maybe.
Yeah.
Like, look at this. You got this text message shit like going on, all the particle effects, all this other crap. It is just incredibly hard to read. See actually what's going on. Especially doesn't help that this is a dark location. That's not helping things. I believe this will light things up though. Restore power to the mall. There you go. Like, look at this. You just can't not think of Dead Rising with this. This is where I stopped playing when I checked out the game before launch. I felt like I got a good idea of what it was here. I don't like these ranged enemies. I think one of the biggest controversies with that Dead Rising remake was the changing of... Is it Frank? Is that the name of his? Of the character? They changed voice actors, I think. But they changed it. Look something. I know. In order to make your console to do the console sharing thing, Living Large, do you remember? Is it just I would have to give you the code it sends me or something, or I'd have to disable it on mine, or? Again, I'm not for sure doing that, but I may be getting PlayStation Plus. Because why not? I'm a moron. I've done dumber things. Anything else in here? I really like the look of this game too. I just like the general look of it. I don't know if any of you listen to Digital Foundry's podcast regularly. I don't, and I haven't for a while, but I've thrown it on when I've just wanted something in the background and I'm out of what I usually listen to. But maybe it's just me, but it just sounds so incredibly boring, this show, and that I feel like it's just always, especially when I believe his name is Alex Battaglia is on it, it's just like, okay, well, guess what? They're going to talk about how they don't like Unreal for this or that. They're going to like, it's clearly this game was using Unreal. We just saw this trailer, clearly using Unreal. Unreal. And then if there's any kind of showcase, they talk about, oh, I mean, we just saw a lot of cinematic trailers, no gameplay. It's like, I mean, God, it's just like, I can hear the podcast before I even listen to it, so it just feels like, why am I even bothering? It's worse though when Alex is on though, just because he seems almost 100% negative all the time. He just comes across as miserable at this point. I feel like the industry has beaten his soul into the ground, and he's just like, I can't get excited about anything. And I'm a miserable fuck. Makes me come across like fucking, I don't know, fucking bag of puppies or some shit. Anything over here? You got a rifle. I don't like you. Like, I challenge you to tell me what the fuck's happening on screen right now. Are you only signed up for PlayStation Plus Jedi because of Gran Turismo? I'm assuming the answer is yes. Let's see this big boy in here. No, why would you lock onto this? Who are you locking onto? I guess just kill her so that you stop locking onto her. Ooh, you got a little thing on your back. What are you doing, camera? Why is there an enemy shooting at me? Oh, there's one in there? Wait, what is this?
Pirates have been eradicated.
Ooh, a heal. What is this thing? It's just pooping all over the place. They should bring on Jake Solomon to work on that Star Wars Tactics game. Whoever the hell's making that. Wait, what else got canceled today? Is this a joke cancellation? You're gonna come with like some bullshit who gives a shit about a game? Or is this gonna be a serious thing? Oh, alright, well that actually is disappointing because I like that actor. And I looked into that not that long ago and was like, oh, this is still not technically canceled. That's disappointing. No, not Gerard Butler. The other guy was like Michael Coltrane or something. The guy who played Luke Cage. It's not like he's been in that much, so I don't really think of him as anything but Luke Cage. So I'm just like, oh, you mean Luke Cage? That's just his name, right? Oh shit, there are two of them. They're fuck. I don't like these fucking... Get off with your stupid fucking rifles. Stupid bullshit. Y'all are annoying as shit. Rifle dude, fuck off. Mike Coulter. And it was like Mike Cole something. Hey. Is Coltrane the name of the black guy in Gears of War? Is that where I got that from? Probably, I'm assuming. Holy shit, there are a lot over here. Oh, so there is headshot damage. That's nice. At least they can't shoot through a wired fence. I actually did rewatch Blaine somewhat recently. And I was like, you know what? This is better than I remember it being. I mean, it's better than I remember. Not saying a lot, more so just me saying it's good enough. I wish it was entirely on a plane though. That's my biggest issue with it. Who the fuck is that? That's the thing that had me excited about Train, is that, or not Train, but Ship, is that presumably that would be entirely on a ship and not, we're on a ship for the first 30 minutes or so where nothing really happens, and then we're on an island for the rest of the thing. But I think what would have been a better plan for the thing, and maybe they're doing this, maybe they canceled Ship, Conan, so that they can instead follow it up with Train, and then they can make the third movie entirely set in a singular automobile or multiple automobiles. So then you could have this the movie franchise: plane, train, and automobile.
Yeah.
See what I did there? I'm so funny. Anything back here? Wait, how the fuck do I get in here? Oh, there's a little board. What is this red portal thing? What's going on here? Can I walk through this? Nope. I mean, I can, but it's not good. I mean, who cares? Everyone's dead in here. Well, they're almost all dead in here. Oh no, they are dead. Okay. We will save to be on the safe side. Save, get our heals back. Is that in here? I don't remember going back here. Oh yeah, I was looking for. I didn't find a GIF I liked enough to respond to that, but it definitely was in my wheelhouse for sure, Conan. I would love to get that singular card and put it in like a nice case or something, or frame it, because that is 100% me. But I was looking for a good GIF of a cat doing the, you know, where they like lick their lips, stick their tongue out to really, you know, show you how much I liked it and annoy you as much as I could, but I couldn't find one that I thought was gross enough or as graphic enough as I wanted it to be, so I just didn't do anything. All right, let's get in there. I'm sure they're gonna spawn enemies in here. Yes. But I do find combat satisfying despite its simplicity and the fact that it is so busy. I do, yeah. That was a Twitch thing, because you can't have that integrated on the YouTubes, unfortunately. That stuff was fun. That's obviously the kind of thing that normal streamers make you pay to use, though. Just like a lot of streamers will ignore chat sans the super chats that people have to pay to utilize. I don't even have those turned on. I don't even want the option there, even though there's no one that would be doing that anyway. I don't even know who Artosis is. The text to speech. Oh wait, what are you asking? Super chats is I was gonna say, is it like a strategy person? Because I just would assume that you watch strategy shit. Super chats are a YouTube thing. Stuff like the text to chat integration was / still is a Twitch thing. Super chats are just like, here, pay a certain minimum, and then your chat is like highlighted and whatnot, and then people comment on it. I mean, you really expect your big time streamers to chat with people for free, engage with people for free? I don't think so. What the heck are you doing in these areas too is pretty fucking whatever. Can't really say this is all that exciting or interesting. I can't remember, Jedi. Do you have a firm date for when you're coming to Chicago, or is that still kind of, you have a window but not yet? This is exactly when we're going. How do I get? All the way over there. What is this? Okay. Sounds good. When is that whole... When does the Pokemon thing start again? Like just after you? Like the week after? You'll be in town? Man, that sucks. I can interact with you now? Why? I have more than enough points to unlock some new... I like the idea of these juggernauts. I mean, I love me a shotgun. Might as well just get every melee thing here. you have any idea where you'd want to meet up? I'm assuming it would be for food. I'm not sure if you have an idea for where. For the love of God, not Portillo's. I'm traumatized. If Wanser suggests Portillo's, I'm going to slap him in the face. I didn't get much more juice in there to do with anything. I don't really know what the fuck this is. Yeah. I'm excited. If I keep this up, by then I'll have a fucking big old stupid beard too. And if I don't cut my hair, I'll be even dumber looking. I've officially been, I think, a month now without shaving. Actually, no, I do want to try and see if I can find this fucking way to the other area. I want to get there. Oh yeah, it was this one. This is the door that was... What do you mean it kept you open from this side? Fuck you. It won't even be worth it. What I want to get. All right, I am going to give up. Do you have any ideas though? Maybe you watch food YouTubers or some shit. It's like, oh, here's the new hot spot. in Chicago. Because I've seen some of those videos every now and again. I'm like, ooh, this does look good.
Keep your wits about you.
Like, these types of enemies annoy me in any game. It's like in Spider-Man when they introduce the enemies that can shoot you. Like, these, all they do, they're just annoying. I don't think they're fun to deal with. I don't like them. In a melee game, don't give me fucking ranged enemies like this. Sure, there is shooting. I have shooting, but the shooting sucks. As long as the shooting in this feels good. Feels like buttholes. And buttholes feel disgusting. I'm never getting the cake shake. You know how many calories the cake shake is? It's like 1,500 calories. That's not a cheat meal. That's a cheat day in one meal. That's just like the entire day gone. And no nutrition from it. What does this stupid thing want me to do now? Get back in there. Also, Portillo's, at least the Italian sausage is not good, so obviously I can't speak to anything else, but the Italian sausage at least is not good. I would never want to eat it. And that makes me never want to eat anything from there ever again. This is just a fucking nightmare. Like, I don't need these fuckers with pistols. Fucking ruining the whole fucking feel of this fucking thing. Fucking annoying as shit. I fucking died. Cool. I don't know if I'm going to want to see this game through to the end if I'm going to have to deal with that kind of shit. If I'm going to have to deal with those annoying type of range enemies for the rest of the game, then I'm not really interested. Now I'm in a completely new area. I guess maybe I shouldn't have left with that one TV. That seems like that was probably the wrong move. I wish the game slowed down or something when selecting your weapon or trying to change the weapon.
No hesitation!
The hell was that hit me? There's another one of these stupid fucks. Am I interested in Pragmat? I'm curious about it. I don't know. I haven't been curious enough to try the demo. But I will pretty much give Capcom a shot with anything. Unless it gets poorly reviewed or something, but I feel like you can pretty much expect Capcom to deliver solid experiences, if not great ones. Do people still like Portillo's just because they're still a smaller chain, relatively speaking? So they haven't expanded so much that people are like, ugh, Portillo's is so over with shit. Because again, maybe everything else on the menu is great, but the Italian sausage, as someone who loves Italian sausage and has had Italian sausage from a fair amount of places, it was the worst Italian sausage I've ever had. I'm still kind of flabbergasted over how bad it was. I can't remember if there's something over here anywhere. Oh, there were stairs, yeah. Turn around. Yeah, they're definitely not fully nationwide. I would assume that there are maybe like 24 or so, if even that. I don't know if they have any in New York. I don't think Live and Large has them. I know there are some on the West Coast, and then where else I don't know. The combo, yeah. Well, I would just get the combo somewhere else. Get the combo at Mr. Beef. I prefer to keep them separated, but I understand the appeal of a combo. But I would just get the combo at a normal beef joint. But then again, like I said, you know, and you just said as well, I'm from Chicago. I have many different options. I don't know if Italian beef is really that common in other places. I feel like it isn't. So I can for sure understand the appeal for someone not from Chicago, but why it's so popular here, because it's definitely not just tourists going to it. That's where I start to like wonder. Like, why are you going here? I guess it's just the novelty or something, because there's that Super Dogs place too that is kind of famous, and I don't really know why that's famous outside of the novelty of the fact that they'll serve you they got a giant whatever hot dog mascot thing, but also they do the whole thing where they serve it in your car window, all old school like. So I think people just get a kick out of that dumb shit. Anything up here? Some notes. You've never seen Italian beef? I don't know what hot dog place insults you. Is there one such place in Chicago that does that? I don't know of it. And I should date an Italian woman. Guess what? I'm Sicilian and Polish. That lady I've talked about plenty of times, and just recently today, she was also Sicilian and Polish. Give me a nice Hispanic, Latino. I never know. Like, those are both. I always forget. Like, what are? Well, I mean, Latino equals Latin America, and Hispanic is countries speaking oh God, speaking Spanish. I can never remember what the differentiation is, and if both are okay terms now, I don't know. But I feel like I would jive with that. For instance, I like the care and I like the family situation of that. I appreciate the love of family there. Definitely don't have any of that in my life. Fucking Jesus. I mean, I'm never gonna date anyone ever again. That is for sure. But if I did, all I know is that I wouldn't want a white woman. I don't know. I don't find much appealing about, I mean, white people in general. I don't like myself. And part of that's probably because I'm white. But maybe it's more so white American than white European or whatever. You go to an actual European country. Somebody's not from America. And of course, part of that could be just the fucking nature of the country right now, and it's just being sickening as it is. I don't think I can make that jump. You can't dash and jump. I can't even dash in here in this location. I sometimes wonder what Mr. Rogers would think of the current state of things. Is there really no way to get that? Like, fucking come on. Is there not a ladder here somewhere? Something? I don't like leaving things. It bugs me. I'll try to make this jump one more time. You didn't even try jumping there, jackass. I've almost finished Sonda. Just getting worse and worse, that show. If you're still here, Conan, since you watched it, that Terminator anime, did it end in a conclusive way, or did it leave itself really open for more? And then I'm just wondering if it's even worth bothering watching it, or if it's gonna leave me wanting something we're never gonna get since it was canceled, or if it's a relatively contained piece in the story. This way? Do you actually mean this way? Or you point me here for an actual reason? You are. This way. This one. This is just like, this is so annoying. It's like impossible to not take damage from these dickholes. I don't want to just stay at a distance and shoot them off one by one because that's fucking boring as hell. I think the way Dead Rising does it is that enemies can't have guns and they might fire them off, or they're just like firing them off randomly. You could get hit by them, but he could also just avoid them. Because it's just like random whatever bullshit. Alright, let's go out here. I mean, I don't have a health bar, so I'm fine with whatever's going on right now. It kind of reminded me of El Shaddai. Just how visually distinct and wonderful that game was, and then the rest of the game was just a fucking mess.
Right now, I'm surviving on solo alone. I'm known as Dead Man.
Oh, how naive. Too naive. A person's face is what makes them who they are, not their soul. It's obviously the face. One's face is one's life.
What's up with this dude? Anyway, whatever. I've got a question for you, old man. Do you know a girl named Juliet? Long black hair?
I may. I've enjoyed my fill of girls with long black hair over the past century. Enjoying their terrified faces shaking in fear, that is.
See, now this is why greasy-ass old men creep people like you.
I sure do love me a roasting
Yeah.
Shutting down.
Oh, I don't have any scenes. I thought I had some.
Registered.
New boss fight, I'm presuming.
Stay alert, Romeo. I sense a disturbance. Something's coming.
Grandpa? This dude is fucked up.
Oh, fucked up indeed.
You're the one trembling.
Huh. He may be huge, but his body's fragile. It's only a matter of time before he collapses.
Can't take it anymore.
Romeo! I mean, Deadman! Finish off that monstrosity!
What is this? This strange, grating sensation. Something feels off.
That monster can regenerate his body as long as he still has his head.
That sounds pretty convenient.
Demons are all creepy like that.
You know a lot about this stuff, huh, Grandpa?
Read books and you can learn anything. All you need to know is where the library is. Okay, time to take this monster out.
I don't really like the tight camera and then this location. You know, electrocute the whole ground. Like, what's going on? Can I get up to the second floor? It looks like. I'm not loving this boss fight. Yeah, I knew that. I was like, what am I doing? That's a terrible boss fight. These boss fights suck. I wish the guns felt not like shit. This the big old rocket launcher one? Yeah.
Stay alert, Romeo. I sense a disturbance. Romeo! I mean...
Wait, what? Fuck off, thing. Fuck off. Ouch. Okay, cool. Dodging didn't do shit there. Let's try this gun. Cool. Yeah, I love that. The reload on this kind of fucking sucks. Doesn't really make it worth it at all. Can I attack you just like normal? Oh shit. Oh yeah, that was destined to happen. This might be a one and done stream. I don't know if I really want to see this game through to the end. I love its style and all that jazz. I really don't like playing it. And I think these boss fights are especially like fucking whatever.
Stay alert, Romeo. I sense a disturbance.
Actually, no, I want to take down these things first. Have you played a fair amount of his games? Have you played any of the No More Heroes games? I've never played any of them. Get fucked down there. Where are these other ones coming from? Where am I? What's going? Oh my fucking god! Well, that was such a good run, and fucking that happens. What do you think it means when Sony says they're gonna keep from raising prices on hardware by monetizing the current user base they have? PlayStation Plus gonna go up again? Game price is gonna go up? Are they gonna start selling $80 games?
Stay alert, Romeo.
So if this is a one and done stream, what do I play tomorrow? High Guard. The farewell tour. I want to change my gun to this one. Oh, fuck up. Dodge. There you go. Yeah, I guess when they say they're not going to increase hardware prices, that doesn't include, they're probably not including
Okay, fine.
accessories.
You're looking pretty badass crawling towards me like that. I sure do love me a feisty
The PlayStation Portal is now $300.
We need to cut this space-time infection off at the root. Finish him off for the world. No, Space-time itself will be further thrown into chaos.
So this is the kind of dude who's been screwing with space-time? This is some bullshit.
Yeah. The entire world is controlled by a select few. If that select few are evil and plotting to take over the world, then the hammer of justice must be brought down upon them. Romeo! No. Dead man. Will he be the one to feel the wrath of your hammer of justice?
It's not up to me to decide whether or not this is justice. There's one thing I'm sure of.
Suda51 makes Kojima look like
I don't know just how evil you are. Just how much
who's the
you
most
bounce
basic
around
ass
all the time.
boring developer out there, makes the most basic ass boring games.
And honestly, I don't care.
The fucking creative lead on the Madden team, I don't know.
But it's not yet enough to kill me.
Romeo, no. Dead man. Don't waste too much time talking with this guy. You're gonna screw up the tempo.
Your grandfather seems careful and meticulous.
I can see right through your wickedness. When you get to this age, you see things you don't even want to see. Do it, Romeo!
Yeah, the deal right now for PlayStation Plus is $100 for the highest tier one, which is usually $160 a year. I'm like, you know what? That's $20 more than the regular price of the lowest tier. Maybe I'll do that for a year. It includes the Sly Cooper games, so instead of having to buy those, I could just play them again and not have to dust off my PS3. I wouldn't mind having a collection of Sly Cooper streams. Love those games.
Okay, let's go.
Last night she said, oh, baby, I don't know the words to this song I've done.
Thank you.
What do you mean?
Hey!
Oh?
That guy looks fucking David Bowie inspired.
What is this then?
Huh?
The fuck?
What a pity.
Okay, fine.
skills, man.
Thanks.
Cheers!
Hey!
Amazing.
Har har har. I don't know what we're doing. I don't know if this is just acting like it's the end of the game. We're like, oh, isn't this funny? You think the game's over, but it's not. I feel like the cutscenes and stuff in this game are like fucking bro. Like, the performance seems terrible on cutscenes and shit, but the actual gameplay is fine, which is weird.
What can I get you, bro?
I'll order when she gets here.
Nah, okay. Ooh, I hope she gets here soon.
You should be happy that all that shit happened to you, dude, because you fucking look ugly as shit. Normal.
She's finally out of the hospital.
Come on in.
I don't like this whole
Thanks.
like letterboxing, but we're not committing to it, so we're doing the
Have you been waiting long?
fucking
Not at all.
40-50% opacity.
How are you feeling?
Either
Much
do it or don't.
I didn't get the chance.
Don't
to
half
thank you.
ass this shit. I don't like it. It bugs
You don't
me.
need to thank me.
Thank you. Really.
I'm probably the only person who would bugs though.
I survived.
How is your memory?
Nothing yet. But I think I may know.
No what?
I know my way around this town. So I think I may have been here before.
Don't worry about the past. What's important is the present. All sorts of ways.
Thank you. You are so kind.
Being kind isn't enough.
Can a sheriff be kind?
I'm a sheriff's deputy, and what I need to be is strong.
This is the hand of a strong person.
And it's like
Have you decided yet? I recommend the cream soda without the soda.
Okay. I'll take one of those.
same here.
What is this? Something's off.
I think Suda51's a big Stranger Things fan. Or does he look at it and think, well, this is not strange enough. I've seen Stranger Things. Now I'm naked. I like the way they handle these motion comics. Good movement, good additions.
I like persons better than principles, and I like persons with no principles better than anything else in the world.
What about vice principals? September 5th, 1966. My mom's birthday. She would have been, what, 66? She would have been 14 years old. Really?
Well. Okay, fine. All right.
I forgot she has to appraise the seeds first. $1952. That is the year my mom was born, if I did the math right there. My dad, 1947. Cold-blooded Gary. Melissa speaks 6 languages. Impressive, Melissa.
Romeo. All right.
I'm confused. Why don't I have any bastards here?
Romeo! Gotcha.
I'm so confused. What? Didn't I just fuse them together to make one more powerful? Like to make it like I don't. That's how it worked. Whatever. I don't fucking know.
Got a second? Okay.
I see.
All right.
Grandpa.
Great Scott!
Okay. I see.
Just thinking about physicals and all that jazz. It's been so long since I've had a physical that I'm wondering if they still do the same things or not. I think part of my physical, the last time I had one, was the thing where you like blow into the thing to keep the ball elevated to see how strong your lungs are or something. Or maybe that was just something they were doing when checking asthma related things. I don't remember much about a physical. Obviously, turn your head and cough or whatever. Stick the thing in your ears and look in there. Hit your knee with the fucking reflex hammer, whatever it's called. Not even as a kid? Because I don't know if I've had one as an adult, but as a kid.
Yeah.
I feel like I was at the doctor a lot on account of the asthma. I was asking my mom about this too, and she doesn't know why. But I don't know why I never had an emergency inhaler or whatever you call those things. You know, you shake it and you like what people associate with asthma. I never had one of those. I had numerous emergency room visits for asthma related things. And they gave me a medicine. I had to take a spoonful of this like brown liquid every night. But they never gave me an inhaler. I don't know why. I would love to know why. That seems like a weird omission. It seems like they could have also maybe prevented some emergency room visits. You give me an inhaler that deals with emergency? I don't know. I don't know. And my parents don't remember either.
Please come in. Have a seat on the sofa in the back.
Am I having therapy? What the fuck are we doing here?
Grandpa, I got a really bad feeling about this.
Please, make yourself at home here. I'll bring some tea.
I think he looks cool, but when I noticed the eye there sticking out, I'm like, oh, that's disgusting. And then I hate it.
Yeah.
This is the final program. Please try to survive the examination. If you can survive, you can leave this place.
Now I remember. I'm remembering what I thought. I think, you know, gameplay would need refinement, but just his vibe and the kooky nature of it, I think Suda 5.1 could actually maybe be a good choice to make a really good
So I take down the bony giant.
Power Rangers game.
Test.
A proper Power Rangers game. I don't want a fucking fighting game.
I'm gonna smash you to bits.
I don't understand why I don't have the bastards. I'm still very confused by how that worked. I don't actually care. Like, I'm not even trying. I'm pretty whatever on the game right now. There we go. I'm dead. I don't know if he'd be a good choice for DMC. Oh, Romeo is dead. Oh no. Oh. Oh. I'm tired. I'm hungry. I'm looking forward to the Italian sausage I will be eating very shortly. So that is going to do it for this here stream. As always, I appreciate each and every one of you, those who are here, those who were here, anyone checking out the archive. It means a whole hell of a lot to me that y'all are willing to spend any amount of your time with me and my nonsense. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Of course, if you enjoyed this here stream and haven't already given it a like, a thumbs up, please do that. It helps out, it is appreciated, and it just makes me feel good. And if you are new to the channel, why not consider subscribing and stay up to date when the streams happen every weeknight, 7 p.m. Central to roughly this time, as well as the other stuff I put on the channel like the Pixelated Sausage Show, Attack the Backlog, and Unamazingly Baka. Speaking of the Pixelated Sausage Show, a brand new episode will be going up later tomorrow. Not later today, because that would be crazy. The day's almost over. But a brand new episode will be going up tomorrow where I talk about one of my favorite games of the year. I know the year is very young, but it's something I was very high on. At least it made a very good first impression. That name of that game is Love Eternal, but I also talk about Clash Cleaner Simulator, Outpath, Countless Army, Tiny Biomes, Centipede Gun, and Ebola Village. So if you want to hear me talk about any of those games or other stuff as well, give it a listen. That is again the Pixelated Sausage Show, available on audio platforms all over the world, whatever you prefer, and YouTube as well. I will be back here tomorrow, as usual, with, I don't know, maybe I'll play more of this if I can't think of anything better to do, but who knows. I could try High Guard just to try High Guard, so that I can at least have that experience before it's dead and gone. There's a part of me that would like to do that, because when I remember to do something like that, I do like doing it, because it's just nice to have that frame of reference to at least say I tried it. So that might also happen. And if that does happen, don't know if any of y'all are interested, but you can try it as well and we can play together. 3 on 3. You, me, and Dupree. Anywho, that is going to do it for tonight, though, so I hope everyone has a wonderful rest of their evening, or if you are checking this out after the fact, a wonderful rest of your day. But for now, adios, arrivederci.
go time. Go, Daddy. It's go time. Go, Daddy.